Hi guys, today I am going to discuss some interesting facts regarding algebraic expression, and in this section lot of things you have to learn, and you know something different that you have not learned in the previous standard. As you know that mathematics is started with the concept of some quantities. Two types of quantities are one is variable and second one is constant. So let's start to discuss variable and constant. My dear students, do you know about variables? Actually, variable has derived from the word vary, and vary means to change. Vary means to change. And which one is known as change? Actually, all those quantities which have not fixed value, or you can simply be sure that which has various values, many values, such type of quantity which have variable values, very values, changeable values, many values are known as variables. And just opposite to it, which one is known as constant? Which has a fixed value. Constant word refer to the fixed values, unique values, and it can be easily be understood by using some examples. Suppose that if anyone asks you a question that how many shirts do you have? How many members are in your family? How many students are in the class? Then you can just simply say a quantity, 30, 40, 50. How many students in the class? You have just to reply about 40 students. 40. This 40 has a fixed number of values. When you ask a shopkeeper what is the cost of sweets per kg, then he says 300 per kg. This 300 rupees is a fixed value. And other, regarding the variables, if you ask a question that how many rupees your friends have in the pocket, and my dear, you don't have any idea. If you have not any idea, then what value you have to say that 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 30 rupees, 40 rupees, 50 rupees. Actually, you can't say one option. You can easily, mathematically, you have to say that my friend has X rupees. Why? Because X is the letter which is used for the variable values. And not only X, any letters can you use to express variables. So you have ever seen several X, Y, Z and several letters that is used in this chapter. And this chapter where there is present, it means that refers to the variables. So two types of quantities, variable and constants. Variable do not have fixed value, variable various values, and constant has a fixed value, unique value, and that value can be easily be understood when you have to just solve several questions. So my dear, regarding the definition of the constant, you have to just remember a fixed numerical values, and in second case, in case of variable, you have to just memorize various numerical values. A symbol which has a fixed numerical value is known as constant, and which has variable values, then it is known as various numerical values, then it is known as variable. When you have to categorize that in these some terms, that which one is variable and which one is constant, then you need to make a list of them. And you can see that 10. Actually 10 is variable or constant. You know that 10 has a fixed values. So it is studied under constant. Constant is 10. And what is the x? X has various values. So it is in variable 20x in variable minus 40x squared in variable 2 upon 3 in constant 8.54 in constant y in variable and z cube also in variable. All these numbers has various values, so it is studied under variable. And these 10, 2 upon 3, 4.54 and such type of numbers are studied under constant because it has a fixed values. Let's go further. When you combine variable with constant by the basic operations, you know that 4 basic operations are positive, means plus, minus, multiply and divide. Plus, minus, multiply and divide. These are 4 basic operations. When this variable and constant combined by this one, by these basic operations, then algebraic expressions are formed. My dear students, now let's go discuss 2 different ones. Algebraic expression at first, and then I will discuss the term of an algebraic expression. My dear students, you can just see, focus on the definition of algebraic expression. And what is the definition of algebraic expression tells you the combination of variable and constant, connected by some or all the 4 fundamental operations. Some or all. Some means it is not necessary that all the 4 operations plus, minus, multiply and divide are given in the same expression. It is possible that only few operations have been given in any expression. Let's see some examples. If you write 2x, then actually in case of 2x, 2 is, what is 2? Constant, x is variable, and there is only one sign, one operations. Because if you write down in expanded form of 2x, then you can write down 2 into x, and one operation has been given, and that is actually multiply. Only one operations. In second case, suppose that x plus 3. You can just see that there is a sum. Sum means plus has been given. X is variable, 3 is constant, and there is one and only one. If you go further explanation, some more explanation, x also can be written as 1 into x. 1 into x. And this is why you may say that there is a multiply over there. So multiply and addition, only 2 operations, and in some questions it is possible that all the 4 operations has been given. For example, y plus 3y squared minus 2 upon y cube. Now you can just see that in this question all 4 different types of sign has been over there, operations has been over there. Y, there is a plus sign, and here 3y squared can be written as 3 into y squared. So here is plus sign over there, and there is a negative sign, and 2y squared can be written as 2 divided by y squared, and there is a sign of division. So all four basic operations may be possible has been given in the questions. All these are an algebraic expression. Even 2 is an expression, constant one has, because 2 can be written as 2x to the power 0. One thing I remind you, a variable cannot be without constant, and a constant cannot be without variables. Let's check. If you write on y means 1 into y, and there is a numerator which doesn't see in this format whatever it is present over there. If you write only 2 that I have just discussed, 3, then actually 3 means 3 into 1, and which can be written as 3 into x to the power 0, y to the power 0, any. Because by the law of exponents, you know that if there is a power of 0, then its value is 1. So 3 has been multiplied by x0. So different algebraic expressions are expressions must contain variable, constant, and sum of basic operations, or all basic operations may be given in the question. And next one is terms of an algebraic expressions. Terms. In case of the terms, if you let's check any algebraic expressions where you have not to count multiply and divide, you have to just exclude, ignore multiply and divide. Only you have to count plus, how many plus and minus over there, because you have to separate the parts. Because by the definition of terms of an algebraic expression, you know that the different parts of an algebraic expression. There is an algebraic expression. You have to just has divided into several pieces. You take a knife and you cut down and the algebraic expression in several pieces. But you must remember, you have to separate where there is a positive sign, plus sign, and minus over there. So plus and minus over there, you have to just separate it out. Let's check one example. X plus 2, and how many terms it has? This is an algebraic expression, and how many terms it has? Actually 2 terms, because there is a 2 plus sign over there. You may just see that. What is the sign here? Is plus sign, and before 2 is also plus sign. So you have to just separate it out. One term is x and second term is 2, because x and 2 you have to put comma over there. So simply you have to write down this one, x and plus 2, y minus 3. How many terms it has? Only 2 terms, y and minus 3. If it has been written 2x squared plus 3x minus 4, how many terms over there? If you write in expanded form, then it looks like 2 into x plus 3 into x minus 4. Whatever, you can just see that multiply sign has been ignored. Only plus. There is a plus sign because it is not written. Whatever it has just assumed, well known. So no need to write 1. This one is term, you have to put minus. second this term is, and third this. Because it has positive sign over there, plus sign and minus sign. So it has been just divided into three different terms. Now let's discuss about the terms and algebraic expression. And my dear, you can just see that. Here these are 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can just see that 4 different algebraic expressions are. And if you are just going to be separated out these terms, then you have to just mark positive and negative sign over there. There is a positive sign, and here this is you have to just put comma. Minus is sign for this term, because there is, you know, that multiply sign over there, so you have to just tick that comma, and after that there is a positive sign over there. There is further no any positive and negative sign. That is also similar in this case. 1 plus sign over there, then there is a minus sign. You have to make them separate, and after that there is a positive sign, so you have to separate it out, and last one. Similarly, you have to just see that where there is a either plus or minus sign. There is a plus, you know that it has been already understood. So plus, then look at plus and minus. So you have to just separate out all these terms. This is one term, then second plus up to here, then plus up to here, and last one. This is 4. Similarly, you can just see that there is a plus sign, and next plus sign is here. So you have to use comma over there. Plus, and next plus is here. You have to put comma. Plus, then next plus is here. So you have to put comma over there. Plus, and so it has been separated. Now you can just count easily the number of terms. This is 1 term, 2 terms, 3 terms, and 4 terms. 1 term, 2 term, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3. You can just see that. Similarly, you can just check that 2x squared plus 3x, and you can just count that negative, then further positive. So you have to put comma over there. How many terms it has? Actually 2 terms. And my dear students, on the basis of terms, an algebraic expression has been classified. So it is very interesting that on the basis of number of terms, if there is 1 term, then it is known as monomial. Monomial. Let's check some example. X is monomial because it has 1 term. Minus 2x. It is also one monomial. 3 upon 2y. This is monomial because it has only 1 term. Which having 2 terms. For example, x plus y, or x squared plus 2x, or y minus 3. These all having 2 terms, and this is why these all are known as this is binomial, because bi means 2. Bi means 2. 1 term containing algebraic expression is known as monomial because mono means 1. And second one, you have to just memorize. Mono means 1, bi means 2, binomial. Then trinomial. Tri means 3, quadri, or in place of tetra is also used over there. So this means 4. Monomial means 1 such algebraic expression which contains 1 algebraic terms or terms. Binomials such algebraic expression which has 2 terms. Trinomials which contain 3 terms, and quadrinomials which contains 4 terms. Similarly, you can just define the different types of terms. And if you have any confusion, then you learn one word, that is polynomials. Algebraic expression contains 2 or more terms. 1 or more, you can just simply you say 1 and more terms are known as polynomials. 1 term containing monomials, 2 terms, binomials, 3 terms, trinomials, and 1 and more terms is known as polynomials. Hope you have enjoyed this session, and since lot of things has to be left, I will discuss in next video. Keep watching Bandhana Classes Darbhanga YouTube channel. Thank you very much.